RFI et France 24 présentent...
Hello la famille, bienvenue dans Légendes Urbaines, l'émission faite par nous pour tous de RFI et France 24. Aujourd'hui, émission spéciale avec une véritable légende africaine, auteur, compositeur, interprète qui allie le reggae, le dancehall et l'afropop. Il est devenu en quelques années l'ambassadeur de la musique urbaine ghanéenne à travers le monde. C'est en direct d'Accra que le maestro accepte de répondre à nos questions à l'occasion de la sortie de son nouvel album Up and Running. Récompensé plus d'une vingtaine de fois pour son travail magistral, il ne fait que confirmer que les sonorités du continent influencent encore et toujours la planète Terre. Écoute ça.
Nous sommes transportés dans une autre dimension, dans un univers fait non seulement de paysages et de sons, mais aussi d'esprit.
Bon, c'est le moment où il faut être attentif. Juliette Fievet et ses invités vont vous raconter leurs légendes urbaines.
Hello Stonebwoy, very happy.
Hello.
How are you, bro?
Fine, how's everything going on?
Great, plaisir de te revoir en direct d'Accra. Merci de nous faire l'honneur de cet entretien à l'occasion de la sortie de ton 6e album Up and Running. Comment tu te sens en cette période de sortie d'album?
It's a great feeling to be able to bring more music to consumers, you know, especially as an African artist from Ghana, you know, it feels very good to be one of the leading artists in Africa to continue to, you know, put Africa on the globe, you know. So it gives me a lot of joy to do what I do and bring what I my uniqueness to the table, which is what I always, you know, I'm happy to bring to the people. And this new album, the 6th album, Up and Running, is crazy. It's big, you know what I'm saying? It's huge with all the songs that you can find on it. Yeah.
Tu es l'un des leaders de la musique afro dans le monde. Tu as commencé il y a une 15aine d'années et la musique afro-urbaine n'en était pas au stade où elle en est aujourd'hui. Comment tu vois l'explosion planétaire de cette musique qui a véritablement conquis et a envahi le monde, les États-Unis, l'Amérique du Sud, l'Asie, tout le monde écoute la musique du continent. À nouveau, comment tu vis en fait cette progression?
You are very right. I contribute to it specifically by bringing Afro dancehall reggae, you know, to the whole scene that we have today. I mean, the West might categorize everything depending on where or which platform to call it all Afro beats, but of course, no problem. But with a given opportunity like now, I think I would always make the world know that my specific contribution to the whole African sound is derived from my merger of African music with reggae music and dancehall music. And I am the pioneer of that name, which would be Afro dancehall. So anywhere you go, if you hear Afro dancehall, you remember Stonebwoy from Ghana, you know, and it's a blessing, you know, I believe that. And also with the emergence of social media, you know, over the past maybe 10, 15 years has actually aided to amplify, you know, the growth of African music globally, you know, because now we all have smartphones, we all have smart apps that are helping us, or smart applications that are helping us to see and consume musical material, you know, as fast as we do. And that was not the case 20 years ago. So that is how I think our era, and even the era that will come after us, will be more visible, you know. But I always say that we have to always remember that African music is not only this big in our time. It also used to be big from wherever it started till today, because people have put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, efforts. Our predecessors have been bringing it till this morning, and we are also continuing it with all the advantages that we have from the technologies advancements. you know. So it's a beautiful moment to also be a part of the new school or today's era as a contributor of African music in its unique form to the world. See?
Alors toi, tu as commencé par le reggae dancehall, tes premiers amours en fait, et puis le reggae dancehall afro, tu y as ajouté ta petite touche personnelle, même que dis-je, ta grande touche personnelle, from Ghana. On retrouve d'ailleurs évidemment beaucoup de featuring avec des Jamaïcains sur ton nouvel album, notamment avec la reine Spice. Mais finalement, j'ai le sentiment que les élèves ont dépassé les maîtres et que les Jamaïcains sont un peu à la traîne ces derniers temps et que les Ghanéens ou les Nigérians ont largement dépassé les Jamaïcains sur ce terrain.
I mean, it's really important for the students to excel. And if they do excel more than the teacher, I think it is the teacher's pride to always see their students become bigger and better, you know, yes, in life, because they are the teachers. And the truth of the matter is, for somebody like me who picks inspiration from reggae and dancehall, I really have to credit it all to Jamaicans for actually naming reggae and dancehall and creating and propelling that style to the world. And I tap in from the parts that we also can affiliate or we can see ourselves connected just as Africans as well, because all the things we do creatively does not fall from the sky. Mm-hmm. It actually is embedded in the informations that we have already embodied in our DNAs as a people. So we can connect from that aspect as well. And here lies the case. Somebody, a brand like Stonebwoy, is blending African music, reggae and dancehall and making it even bigger, much more bigger than many Jamaicans, of course. And, you know, it just gives me a lot of pride to still represent for music of Black origin, if that has to be, because eventually all Black people can relate that we are Black, and everything that comes from us is for us, is by us, you know what I'm saying? So
definitely,
I'm happy to be able to contribute, you know, even as a Ghanaian, to dancehall and reggae music on a global scale, in as much as just a Jamaican will do, and just as an African will also do. I mean, so it's a blessing to be a Stonebwoy right now, because I carry everything in one, you know.
Finalement, tu es très inspiré par les Caraïbes. Ce qui est formidable, c'est que les Caraïbes t'écoutent aussi. Les Caribéens t'écoutent aussi énormément. Et notamment un master, pas des moindres, Wyclef, avec qui on te retrouve aussi en featuring sur l'album Up and Running. Wyclef d'Haïti. Est-ce que tu as déjà joué, est-ce que tu t'es déjà produit dans les Caraïbes?
Yes, I have done a few, but there's very much more to do, because I don't think I've done even enough. I mean, I visited Jamaica a number of times, maybe 6 times more. And I've performed twice at the Reggae Song Fest, being like the first Ghanaian to probably, you know, one-off, I don't know, in a long time, however, to perform the Reggae Song Fest and then Rebels Salute. So, you know, it gives me that honor. You don't know. So big respect to Wyclef from Haiti. And, you know, Haitians are connected straight to Africa more than anything. And there are Caribbean nations that still feel, look, and operate like Africa. You know, when you go to their countrysides, even when you check their history, you realize that we were just spread across the surface of the Caribbean nations, and it makes us one people. And it is from that inspiration that I always make sure that there's a representation for our people across the Caribbean on my music, you know, with my music, because I believe that we are strongly one people, and this continues to bring us together. The message of one love, you know, the message of one people is always in there. So big respect to all my Jamaican friends that I put on the album. My Caribbean friends are Sayers from Curacao, you know, and I have my brother, my big brother Legend, who's like Wyclef, and I have my big sister Spice on the album. I have my brother Hero. I have Chichin Ting from Jamaica, and I have Kaylan, you know, on the album as well. It's a beautiful. I have Duncan Mighty from Nigeria as well. Yeah, man.
Finalement, quand on écoute ton album, on voit que tu surfes sur un tas de vagues et de courants musicaux. Bien sûr, le reggae dancehall, bien sûr, l'afro-pop, mais aussi parfois l'électro. J'ai l'impression que tu pourrais poser sur tout et n'importe quel style de musique. Est-ce que tu te vois un jour faire de la pop ou du rock, par exemple?
Of course, I think I said it on your show one time when I came the first time. I'm like, my music is water indeed. It's fluid, it's waves. It can merge with any wave, and that's why I say I do my Afro dance songs, like African music dance, everything. And my music is fluid, so I'm hoping to continue to collaborate with many more French artists. Everybody, any I can serve in any way, like you said. So I'm willing and open for whatever style of music.
Tu es d'ailleurs allé faire un petit tour au Congo il n'y a pas très longtemps avec ton banger Djedje, où là vraiment on est clairement à Kinshasa.
Exactly.
Dans ton album, l'un de mes titres favoris, c'est Shine. Voilà. Ce titre m'apporte de la lumière. J'ai le sentiment qu'à l'écoute de ce titre, eh bien, le monde devient un petit peu plus lumineux, mais il est aussi à l'image des messages que tu portes. Tu pousses toujours tes auditeurs et tes auditrices à donner le meilleur d'eux-mêmes, à être la meilleure version d'eux-mêmes et à voir les choses de façon positive. C'est important pour toi de véhiculer ce genre de message.
You're right. It's important, the music brings the message. And the message has to uplift the people regardless. We don't intend to make the message bring people sadness. The message can remind people of their past, of their future, even of the present situation they go through. But in it all, I make sure that eventually there's some positivity to the effect. Yeah, man.
Autre point fort de ta vie, de ta carrière, de ta personnalité, c'est ta fondation, Livingstone, à travers laquelle tu fais énormément d'actions humanitaires, associatives. Est-ce que tu peux nous parler de cette fondation un petit peu plus?
Yes, the Livingstone Foundation is my first name, like Livingstones, this is a foundation that is set to be of service to the people, to continue to be of service. Stonebwoy is a servant of the people with music, and therefore my foundation, which has my first name, is also set aside to be able to avail itself to serve the people in terms of bringing, help, to the people, soliciting and putting together help and bringing it to themselves, from myself and from other people who are willing. But so far, everything we have done, 90% is actually coming from, Stonebwoy's proceeds to be able to support the foundation. Building boreholes, bringing water, using that foundation to speak and activate social concerns that would actually enlighten the people. From the areas of education to the areas of health to the areas of skills and development as well. I have availed myself to be able to use Stonebwoy as a big brand, and then the Livingstone Foundation coming together, to be able to support and continue to help people from all the medical fields, like I've mentioned, medical field education, and then skills development. So when you check on our website, when you go on maybe Instagram, etc., you find out things that we have been doing, making sure we sort out the hospital bills of a few people, just be there for them and make sure that we are also giving a service, because everybody needs help. I need help from those who are above me, and those who are below me also need help. And then from people on my level as well, we need to keep to help each other. So that's how the world goes round, We are all here to serve. You know what I'm saying?
C'est vrai que ta fondation Livingstone aide pas mal de gens au Ghana, mais pas seulement. Et puis tu collabores avec d'autres fondations à travers le monde, un peu à l'image finalement de ta carrière. Plus de 20 trophées gagnés, une nomination aux Grammy Awards. Qu'est-ce que ça fait, en fait, d'avoir tous ces trophées, toutes ces récompenses?
I think I've been on projects that have been nominated, like 5 projects that have been nominated with 1 winning, and it's all reggae category, So we're always working hard and knowing and trusting that our work is going to continue to knock on the doors of every big platform in the world to be able to recognize us. And that's the way the music and the vibes can continue to spread worldwide. So it's going to be a great feeling when, our music gets, or our album gets a nomination eventually as a solo project, irrespective of still loving and cherishing the fact that contribution-wise, I've been able to contribute to a lot of albums that have been nominated. Yeah.
Quel serait ton rêve, Stonebwoy, la prochaine étape?
My ultimate dream is to continue to, serve the world with music, continue to grow. Mm-hmm. And growth is never ending. I would want to continue to touch lives, continue to play big venues, small venues, medium venues, just to be able to reach to the people. Yes, because the music is for the people. You know what I'm saying? So my ultimate goal is to be able to continue to touch the hearts of people musically, and of course, outside of music, to be able to also keep up my foundation, to be able to help, and then also pray to become very, very much more successful, because the more I succeed, the more I'm able to serve,
Tu sais qu'on a un rituel, Stonebwoy, dans Légendes Urbaines, qui consiste à passer un message universel aux centaines de millions de personnes qui nous suivent dans le monde. Quel serait-il?
My universal message will be a message of peace, because where there's peace, there's love, and when there's love, there's growth. You know what I'm saying? So let us all endeavor to bring peace to one another, no matter what, and then there's going to be love, then there's going to be growth, and we're all going to be happy and live in a happy place, because life is not guaranteed tomorrow, so we have to live the best of it and make sure that, of course, like I continue to say, happy, peaceful, that's my own. Let the world be at peace. World peace is what I preach, is what I promote. One love.
One love to you, and I would finish by peace, love, light on you, dear bro. Thanks for everything.
Yes, Julie.
Long life to you.
Thank you for having me. I'm grateful. Shout out to everybody who's watching right now, my fans in France. We're coming for the up and running concert. Be ready, get ready. Shine, shine. We go there, shine, shine bright. Keep on shining bright until I see you guys one day, one time. Check out my socials at Stonebwoy on every platform. Subscribe to my YouTube at Stonebwoy. And check out the album. Keep on pushing. Follow me on all social media handles. Get interactive. Let's get going. Stream the album. Get it, and get it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Merci beaucoup, Stonebwoy. Longue vie à toi et à ce formidable album Up and Running. Et je te dis à très bientôt. Paix, amour, lumière sur toi. One love. Et one love aussi à vous, la famille.
Pray for me, my brother, when you see say I dey enter. Yeah, yeah, wow.